it's done. Table pulls out. We have the slides out. We have clips on all these so they'll stay shut. We're driving. We have outlets so we can work. This is a little DIY video on what we did to solve the problem of Mike having to work at the dinette, which was not very comfortable. Since he's working from the road occasionally, we decided we really needed a desk. I did up a design, rework it again, and then again. Our final result we are really happy with. I'm making Mike a desk and removing the dinette in our RV. First was I bought these two cabinets from Home Depot. They're 12 inch wide. They're actually 24 inches deep, but I wanted to make them 17 inches deep. As that meant I needed to change the drawer slides on them too. I stained them. Here I got two done. I want to make sure that they matched this. It looks like a real close match. We used English cherry. I used root conditioner, and I just put some polyurethane on it. And now we're letting them dry. Okay, get two more cabinets, and then we can make a desk in the RV. Mike got the thankless job of removing the dinette in the RV. Of course, Lucy's helping him. All these things had been reupholstered before we bought the RV, so they're in really good condition.
That's it. It was one screw.
Just one screw holding that whole thing in? Oh, well.
Shit, you're not resisting that thing. Some kind of turd.
Oh no, that looks like some sort of bug. I don't know what that was.
Here, grab this.
Hang on. My original idea was to leave the table there and build the shelves and everything around it. But Mike wanted to be able to pull it out a little bit further. And this thing was really, really heavy. So we were rethinking that. The reason I wanted base cabinets is because I wanted drawers. So you got a drawer here, and then I got a cabinet, subwoofer in it. And we're going to put shelves underneath it and put baskets. We'll put all our equipment in it. And that was the original plan, but Mike is working on trying to get the bracket for the table off the wall. We're going to put in a sliding table rather than using the existing table that's already on the wall. It'll give us more room. Plus, the existing table weighs a ton. Unlike the booth that was in with one screw, this had lots of screws in it. This was not coming off the wall ever. There's the table. It takes two of us to move the thing. Whenever I stain furniture, I always use a wood conditioner. This was version 1. It was going to have shelves and baskets. As I soon found out, this wasn't going to work. When you're driving something, it's called a rolling earthquake. Things happen. There was a bunch of wires on the bottom that I had to contend with, and I had 2 outlets. This following video is where I discovered that this wasn't going to work. This morning we are taking the RV down to get its oil changed. I'm just driving behind him because it's just easier. So, fun. Never a dull moment. As Mike drove down the dirt road, he heard this awful sound in the back. It was disassembling itself. So on to plan B.
This size was in stock, the 30-inch. But of course, the two smaller sizes that I needed were back ordered. Mike is cutting down the height to 30 inches. And we're cutting down the depth to 17 inches. Here's what it looks like with the 30-inch wide piece in place. Of course, they're still waiting for the two small cabinets. And then we had to cut out a piece for the outlet because, of course, you know, Murphy's Law, it's going to be in the wrong spot. That white stuff along the side is all the glue from the old disassembled part, which I now have to sand down. We got the cabinets up here, we've got extra wood here, and we're still waiting for those cabinets. Meanwhile, the kittens love having this new counter where they can watch the birdies. I bought 2 chairs from Amazon. They came disassembled, but I was able to put them together.
And he's helping me. Can't you tell? Every time I measure something, he's in there. Trying to create a shelf so the table can slide in and out on the shelf. He thinks he's helping me. And he's looking at all the wood. I see you. There all the wood stacked up back here. And I have cabinets there, doors there. And he's just snooping around. None of you are helping me. You're all walking on all my stuff. I'm trying to put the slide in for the table, and Desi's walking on it. I'm gluing it and screwing it and doing all that good stuff. So it should never come apart. But see, Desi just thinks he's he's helping. Life is not right. Yeah? Yeah? No, I'm sure you ate your dinner. Mm-hmm.
Okay, the 9-inch cabinets finally came in and I have to finish them. It's crunch time, of course. We're leaving on a trip in a week. What else is new? So right now I'm staining them outside because it does smell. I'm letting them dry in the sun. I got one cabinet around here. As soon as you put polyurethane on them, it stops the smell, which is wonderful. We cut them down, reinforced them in the back.
I had to cut that down. We'll work on that a little bit. Then taking this inside here. Can't hold it and do this at the same time. Anyway, it's gonna go in like that. Another Amazon purchase. This is a perfect solution. You just plug it in and pop it in. It's got 2 USB ports and 2 outlets. Got the horses in the distance. The sun's starting to get a little low in the sky, so I'm gonna have to call it a night. It's starting to look pretty nice.
I took photographs of our existing knobs and handles, and I was able to match them on Home Depot's online site. Here we're dry fitting all the components to make sure they all fit. Very important. This is how this looks all put together. And we all have cabinets, and I was able to get those wires behind that cabinet. Some wires back there too, so you can still access them. I screwed the subwoofer in so it doesn't bounce around the place. And now I'm going to be starting in on the countertop and the table. I bought this spread stone. It's a mineral select paint, and it actually has chips of stone in it. When I'm done, it should look a lot like our existing countertops. Here's a shot of our existing kitchen countertops, and this, even though The lighting is a little different on them. They do look exactly alike. Okay, step one was to put the base coat on. It's supposed to make a granite finish. The base coat goes on first. 2 coats of this. It's already dry. It's a little on the rough side, but I guess that's so. The second layer, which is supposed to be this granite, is supposed to adhere to it. Doing it outside because I can. They say it's messy, so better that it's outside. It's not that messy. Right this second, it looks gorgeous out there. There's this big black cloud right there. Oh, we will see. Of course, we had a little sun shower. What else is new? But they were dried so fast that I didn't have any marks on it at all, so I was pretty happy about it. All right. I put this first coat of the stone stuff on. Actually, it looks pretty good. Look at this. Can you see it? You have to look really close. It's really tough to see, and it's really rough right now. I'm impressed. We'll see what it looks like when it's done. I used one of those spinner mixer things to mix this up. As you said, all the stone was at the bottom. Did a nice job mixing it up. So this is water-based. This actually works pretty well. This is the second part. This is the stone coating. Red stone. I read all the instructions. Watched a whole bunch of videos, YouTube videos. Now it's pretty warm out here, so I think this is actually doing it a lot better than people who did it in the house. It almost looked like it was gloppy. This isn't very gloppy. It's kind of cool. I'm supposed to do another coat after this, and then you wait a while, and then you sand it. I got this guy to do next. Mike took a video of me as he went to the hardware store to get brackets so we could adhere the countertop to the base, because of course we're leaving for our trip in a couple of days. And it's done. Table pulls out. I have the slides out. We have clips on all these so they'll stay shut. We're driving. I have outlets so we can work. Okay. Bingo.
We had a lot of fun doing this project. Of course, it always has its glitches. But hey, if you like this video, please give us a like and subscribe to us. And ring that little notification bell if you want to see other videos. If you have any comments, please put them down in the comments and I'll try to answer them. Have a great one.